Welcome back to the Brooke Burke Body app. I'm excited. I'm Christine. Obviously.
And I'm Brooke. And we love Christine, and she just brings it every single time, but we have something important today.
Yes, I mean, from my backgrounds in yoga and Pilates, I realized how vital it is important for you to have flexible muscles to actually increase your strength. So today we're gonna do a stretch and sculpt yoga. I love this because you're getting everything that you need to feel good, to feel aligned, and to feel powerful all in one workout.
Do not forget to listen to your body and stretch and recover. So I'm gonna follow your lead, and I need it because I'm really sore.
And let's get to it. A little nice breathing and stretching.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. We're gonna start in child's pose, so feet together, knees wide, take it as wide as you like, reach those hands forward. Let's just come into our breath. Go ahead and drop the forehead down. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths here. Take a nice big inhale. Fill that belly with air and exhale it out. Scoop the belly into the back and start to round the tailbone down and around your heels to get a nice stretch. Big inhale. Inhale in, feel those rib cage expand side to side, and exhale, release the day, release the morning, whatever it is, release the former day. Big inhale in, and exhale. And on the next inhale, I want you to float up to all fours. So you're gonna take your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. We're just gonna do a couple cat-cows. So go ahead, drop that belly, open up through the shoulders, pop that hip up, and then exhale, round through the back. Scoop your belly button up into your back and push down into your shins and your hands. Take a nice big inhale. It just feels so nice to catch into our breath right now.
Feels so good.
Focus into our day. Go ahead, take one more. Maybe pick one little intention for this workout or for the day. Continue to come back and visualize it here. Let's come back through a neutral back. We're gonna take one leg and extend it back. It's our right leg over here. Go ahead and lift it up, engage that glute, but continue to scoop the belly in. And then you can try and lift the opposite arm up to the sky. And then you're gonna exhale, draw the knee to the elbow. And reach out nice and long. Try not to lose the belly as you extend. So you scoop in and you really fight against that engagement as you reach nice and long.
Really good core.
2 more, yep. And so much like balancing here, and I want you to hold it here. We're gonna add on, we're gonna take the arm and the leg to the side, and then reach it back. You can always drop an arm down. 2, we have 5 here. 3, 4, just take it where you can today. 5, guess what? You're gonna stay here. You either put the hand down or take it behind your back. You drop the knee in, and then we're gonna kick it to the side. So drop the knee in.
Little fire hydrant.
Kick it to, yes, exactly,
Yes.
with an extension. Balancing core, we're getting right into it.
Are you straightening your leg?
Yep. But you don't have to. I mean, you can do just a fire hydrant here too.
Okay.
And then hold it here. And we're just gonna pulse up for 5. You can do it with a bent knee, 2, 3, 2, 1. Reach it right back. Take that arm back out long if you haven't. Set it down yet, and then go ahead and place everything down. Take a nice big inhale. Child's pose. Exhale. Inhale, come on back up. All fours, and we're gonna go to the other side. So we're gonna extend the opposite leg back, engage the booty, reach the opposite arm out. 5 here. Pull in, exhale. And really imagine creating the stretch through the spine with your muscles. 2 more. Really drawing in. Last one. And reach. Hold it here. We're going to take it to the side. You can always put that hand down and reach.
Right here, right?
Yep. Or you can use the hand
Stabilizing the hips a little bit.
Kick your partner in the booty. Hold it there. You can take the hand behind the back or put it down, and we drop it down and kick. Just a little extra engagement
Lots of
the
core.
Yep. 3 more. 3, 2. This is getting my heart rate up already.
Totally.
Increasing our metabolism. Keep that leg up. Little pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it back and forward and drop it down. Nice. Now, knees should still be under hips. I want you to tuck your toes behind you. We're gonna come into a little bear. Take a nice big inhale, scoop that belly, and exhale and float the knees just an inch off, and then drop them down. Just 2 more like this, finding those low abs. Last one, I want you to hold it here. We're gonna pull the right knee in and the left knee. Knees stay floating. Try not to get them up too high, nice and low, pushing down into your toes, into your hands. One more time each side. And I'm gonna bless you with a downward facing dog.
And the dog is always there for you.
Yeah.
It's so good to challenge the core too.
Find
I
some
mean,
nice
every
space.
muscle on fire just to find the stability in those moves. You always bring something unique and challenging, Christine.
Little creativity. Take your hands, your fingertips nice and wide. Spread them really big in these downward facing dogs. Pressing down into the palms, drop the shoulders down through the back. And just let the neck shake out for a second. We're gonna reach that right leg up, or whichever leg you started off. Reach it up to the sky. Go ahead and bend it, open up, take a nice big stretch, circle out the ankle, maybe 3 each way. And then take a nice big inhale, try to square off the hips. We're just gonna lower the back leg down. You stay in child's pose, do a little ankle touch, and then kick it back up for 5. I love this because we're getting legs and booty here, but really it's just opening up the hamstrings that
Feels
much more
good.
too. 2 and 1. Now, we're gonna float it into plank pose, pull the knee in. You can always do a modified here and drop the knee and kick it back just for 3. Up, a little more stretch. 2 and 3. Next time, you're gonna keep that knee forward, hold it here. We're gonna drop it down and up for 3. And 1 and 2. Ooh. Plenty of core. 3, and then step it through. Oh yeah, here we get into some stretches again. Good. So go ahead and just open up the chest. We're gonna flow a little bit here. Exhale, push back at that nice hamstring stretch.
Feels really good, even to settle into it,
Forward.
yeah.
Good. Exhale, press back. One more time, inhale, press forward. Now we're gonna lift our hands up to the sky, keep that knee down. I want you to imagine pulling the pubic bone up here, so we're not jamming into our hip, but lifting, stretching all the way down through the quadricep. Take that right hand onto the hip, or your outside hand here of your forward leg, and then reach over to the side. Feel that hip flexor stretch. Love this one. Especially me sitting at desks, holding babies, sitting in cars. And then come back down, hands down, let's press back. A little bit more of our hamstring stretch here. I want you to take the leg and turn it out. So you're gonna drop the heel down and you're gonna walk over to the outside of the leg so that we get an IT band, the piriformis here. You're still scooping in the belly. Yeah, scooping in the belly and pulling the hip back a little bit. Oh man, you can add this in any day.
Such a good stretch. It's such a hard muscle to target and open up.
Great for
that
digestion
IT
too. All right, turn it back. Let's get into our sculpt again. So we're gonna lift that back knee and fully come up. The back heel is lifted for crescent pose. Take a nice big inhale, lengthen through the back leg as much as you can, and then we're gonna bend it to come down into a little lunge, yep, and open up. And imagine pulling your elbows back a little farther, really opening up through the chest, making that love and light and joy really open up and flow through your chakras.
So good,
And
Christine.
reach. Adding a little bit more space in the body and in your life. Hold it up here, guys. I want you to reach the hand down here, lengthen through that back leg as much as you can. We're gonna add a twist again. So I want you to open up over that front leg and scoop. Inhale and reach, same way, yep, and scoop. Last time, we're gonna open up, hold it here, reach forward just a little bit, reach back a little bit more. Take the back arm behind you, reach up, open through the heart. Imagine light pouring up and out. And exhale, we get to flow it down.
So good.
And you're just gonna step it right back to downward facing dog and push back. We start over on the other side. So take one big inhale, shake out that head. And let's lift up the opposite leg. Open up and bend through the knee. Get to twist through that ankle 3 times. Get the synovial fluid in the joints going. You think our feet deserve so much love and we forget about them.
Totally.
They take the brunt of our weight every day of our life.
They get us where we need to go and we ignore them.
Got it. Square your hips off and you're gonna lower and lift for 5. Nice straight leg, 5. Try and engage or pull those ribs up and back. One mistake I always make is just kind of sinking in, so I have to remember to pop those, engage the abs even here. Last time, here we go, we're gonna flow it. So bring the knee forward to plank, and then kick it back, downward facing dog. And pull the knee forward. Remember, palms are spread nice and wide. Pressure evenly through all 5 fingertips on each hand. Last one. Bring that knee forward, and we go lower and lift just for 3. So lower, and scoop it up as high as you can. Lower, scoop it up. Last one, get it even higher here. Oh, you got it. And then step forward, drop the back knee, and then we do our little flow through here. So
I'm thinking too, as people are following along, to just take a look and see what the move looks like, and then join us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because there's a lot of body corrections, you know. Even as I'm here beside you, I might not get it right, so it's important to see it, right? And
Always
then experience it.
Yeah, and the more you do the workout too, like anything else, I think, especially when you're flowing through a workout, you know, it's different than like a high intensity.
And really
where
listening.
You take breaks and you get like the intro.
And really listening to the hips, seeing where your body needs to go.
Yeah.
Kind of honoring that every day is so different, right? Some days you have balance, some days you don't.
And I will tell you, I mean, I look very flexible, but
you are.
I'm ultimately tight right now, so I feel all of you too. But it's work, it's been work, especially since having a baby through COVID. I have not been to classes or anything else, and honestly, yoga is one of the last things that even I do, or finding that time to stretch. And so I am getting back to it myself. It's vital to have this kind of stuff in here, guys. You feel your best. Go ahead and flow back. Just turn out, drop the heels so you're getting the stretch. Yes, and then turn it around over, yes.
So slowly, right? Just listening to the muscles.
Yes, this is a hard one for sure, because that IT band is a lot of fascia. It's not just, it's not muscle. So once it's tight, it's pretty tight.
Really important to get in there, right? To just lean into that. I'm even feeling it on my outside body.
Let's come back forward. We're going to come back to forward lunge.
Thank you.
Tuck the back toes, lift that back knee, and then push down into your back toes, your front foot, your front heel, and lift up. See if you can float the toes a little bit too. So you want a light pressure in the toes, most of the pressure in the heels here. Take a nice big inhale. Again, we lower the back knee and lift. We both did a little auto correction there. See where it feels good. 2 more like this. You get the stretch as you bend, and you get the stretch as you lift up. Last one, reach up, hold it here. Reach the arms forward and lengthen through that back leg. Lift up through the chest, and we're gonna twist open through that front, towards the front leg, and then close and scoop. Open and twist. Exhale and scoop. Hold it here this time. Just reach and reach the arms wide away from each other. And then take that back hand to the back thigh, lift up, looking up to the sky. And we float it back down, guys. Come on, down. I want you to come back to plank this time. Lower the knees down for a modified plank. Hands are underneath shoulders. We're gonna take 5 tricep push-ups. Okay. Inhale, lower, exhale, push. 2, 3, 4. Let's go down one more time. You can try and float the knees to untuck the toes, so the tops of the feet, and then come up to an upward facing dog. You really want to lift your thighs. If it's your first time with yoga, make sure you're lifting your knees and your thighs on this instead of having them drop down, so that you get the full stretch and you're not in your low back. And then you're gonna tuck those toes again. We're gonna push back to a downward facing dog. Let's take 2 deep breaths here, yep.
It's such a good time to just discover what's going on in your body. Where are you holding tension? Where are you tight? What's stuck? What needs stretching?
Yes.
What have you been ignoring? Where's the resistance? You know, living in that place of discomfort is a really big part of a yoga practice, right?
Truly, we hold so many emotions within our body, different traumas, and so through working through it like this, you're actually truly, and I've been through these experiences, help to heal yourself internally as well. Let's take our right leg up. You can open it, take a nice big stretch, and then we're just gonna drive it forward. We're gonna cross it, so we're gonna pull it right knee, right elbow, kick it back, right knee, left elbow, and back, and then bring it through center, hold it here, and kick it down again. Drop the back knee. We're gonna add on to this. So I want you to take your foot just outside a little bit towards the edge of the mat and your hand inside this time. We're gonna push back, do a little kick on the diagonal. Now, important part is here is keeping this leg up nice and high so that you're really getting the booty work. You can either stay here or we're gonna do this nice little stretch where you lengthen your legs and reach and then drop that knee gently back down. And then we kick, and you can add your hands on your hip if you like, if that feels better for you. You can
this feels really
any
good.
little stacks, a water bottle if you feel like you need to sit a little higher, a pillow here in front of you. If you're just working towards that flexibility, but yeah, hip stretching is the best.
Booty. Had to throw in some booty, Christine.
Always. Can't let it drop. Last one here.
That's really good.
Let's hold it open, and you can reach your arm out if you like. And we're just gonna pull it in, scoop that belly, scoop the glute, and reach it back. Pull and reach. And what I love, even when I'm scooping on this one, I'm stretching my low back. That's how much I'm pulling my booty forward, as opposed to just kind of letting it sit back there. And you get that much more ab work out of an exercise like this too. Last one. I want you to reach back, take the arm back now, and you're just gonna do little kicks up and down. Reaching, we're opening through the chest here, reaching long through the arm. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, good. Turn it back down and lower it down. And we just come to the other side here. So we're gonna go back to our downward facing dog, kick the leg up nice and high, opposite leg, square those hips off. Let's draw same knee to same elbow, stretch it back, single leg dog, cross it over, get up nice and high towards that shoulder, and reach back, and then bring it through center, hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Step it through, drop the back knee, take the hands inside and wiggle that foot out. Just give your hip a little bit of space here, and then we kick it up and back, find your balance, bring it back down and around, lengthen through the legs.
Oh, I really like this one.
On the hip if you want. There's
so
tons
good.
of stability on the opposite leg.
Yes.
I have some scar tissue actually on this supportive leg, and so you can see it's already kind of jiggling and wiggling because this is a hard move. Just the stability of it.
It's really good. Even the upper body's stretching out.
Yeah.
As the legs start to respond, the hamstrings loosen up. Getting in touch with the hips. It's so good.
Last one. Love it. And then come on down, and we're gonna reach the legs back, reach that arm forward and overhead and pull the knee in and reach. Two more. Last one, keep it nice and long. Now reach the arm back behind you, little lower and lift. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 10 total. 2 more. Here's 9, here's 10. Square off the hips, drop the knee down here for me. We're gonna come back to bear. So tuck the toes, float the knees, and this time we're gonna turn, pull a little knee here, elbow, and twist. Yes, exactly, nice.
Am I doing that right?
Yep.
Shh, it's like a little frog bear. It's a little frog bear.
It's a little of every animal that crawls on the ground.
That's challenging, lots of core. Beautiful
One more
back.
each side.
Shh.
Last one.
Shh.
Hold it here. Hold it for 5. Float those knees. Scoop the belly. 4, 3, 2. Downward dog.
Ooh,
and then
quads.
you're actually gonna walk your feet forward. We're gonna take a malasana. I think this is so vital, just for our living days, you know, how we live nowadays. And take the feet wide. You can turn them out slightly if that feels good for you. And we're gonna start to scoop our booty down and see how far. I actually had to practice with this a lot. You watch your knee, okay?
Okay.
Because, so when I was in Pilates, I actually couldn't do this. My calves were so tight. when I originally trained in classical Pilates, and I found, wow, this is like a really important move. Like, we used to just sit like this, right, all the time.
So weight is in your heels?
Weight is in your heels. If your
so not in
heels
the
are
legs,
up,
in your feet.
they're in your heels. But if you can't get down there right now, what I want you to do is hold on to a table and start to take your weight back farther and farther and farther, and that's how you start stretching into it.
Yeah, the adjustment I made was putting the weight in my heels, not in my thighs.
Oh, yeah.
Much more comfortable. Now I can feel the legs opening up and responding.
Then you want to start lifting up through the back and really pulling the strength. We're going to do a little reach here, so just one hand down, reach one hand up, little twist. This is work.
Ooh.
Other side.
Oh, wow.
Drop it down. Come through center. I want you to take your elbows, press your hands, and open up. There's a lot of back and core strength here to just get here. So lifting, lifting, lifting.
I'm just adjusting as I learn this with everyone else.
Yep. And then hands down, forward fold. And then roll up one vertebrae at a time. We're gonna walk it out to star pose, get a little bit more thigh here. So we're just gonna turn on our mat.
Ooh, Christine.
It's basically like a plie here. I'll turn this way a little bit more for you guys.
You just keep learning. You keep learning in the body.
Well, it's so important we have those stretchable calves. I mean, that works the body. Everybody should be able to do that move. Like, you should work towards it.
Wow. It's really
Reach those arms
challenging.
up, and we're gonna come down through center. We're just gonna take a couple of these. Inhale, and exhale. Reach. Little thigh burn here. Up, coming back to our center too. Hold the palms here. Let's lift a right heel, and then swap it to the left. Right, left. And imagine,
Ooh.
can you start to do it without even the bounce, really holding the core in, floating through, pressing the knees back,
Yes.
tucking the tailbone, but lifting up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's try both heels up and just hold. Come
See how
back to that
connected we are
intention.
today.
Yes, I love it. Drop through the heels. Go ahead and reach up, parallel the feet. We're gonna take a nice forward fold here. We're almost done, guys. Forward fold, stretch it out.
One of my favorite stretches is this forward fold. It's such a surrender. Opening up the back,
The
tucking
wide
your
leg.
chin, the back of the neck.
Let it just drop. You can do a little twist. You can take the wide arms like Brooke is doing, or you can take a twist through the back, see what feels good. And then I want you to come back to that front leg. We're gonna just step the foot through. We're gonna go ahead and sit down, do a little bit more booty and abs, and we are done. So let's roll back one vertebrae at a time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, legs are together, couple little bridges here, guys, and we're gonna scoop and lift up and lower. And the legs are glued together for this first one. So we're getting our inner thighs too, hitting it all in 1, 2.
That sunlight feels good,
I
doesn't
know.
it?
Stay up here 1 and lengthen that right leg up for 5 little pulses. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the hips up, lower the foot down, other side, and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Lift again, just pulse up for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7. Think less about pushing the bum up. You want those ribs drop down and nice long back too. Last one, hold, and roll it down. Hug those knees into the chest, or just take a tabletop. I guess we could hug it for a second. 1 more minute here. Tabletop legs. I want you to lift your head, neck, and shoulders and push your hands against your thighs. And you're gonna pull your knees back. So if I were to come up to Brooke and I were to try and pull her knees away,
Okay.
I can't. And if
So
I
I'm
were trying to
pushing.
pull her
Oh my
arms away,
goodness.
yeah, it's hard.
Wow, that's
I can't.
unexpected.
Unexpected, I'm just gonna come up and try and break it, push you even harder. So you're really pushing against each other and gluing, and you're just gonna feel those abs
Totally.
really fire up.
Wow.
Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna add on, just reach and curl around, grab those ankles. Reach. 3, 2. Straight leg bicycles. So pull, 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 pull. Low ab.
I love this move.
Yes, little hamstring. You want to try and reach higher and higher up the ankle. Last one each side. We end with some bicycles. Here we go. This is it. 4, take those big breaths. Fill your face with a smile, your heart with a smile. Last one each side. And we are done.
Oh my God, that was so good.
Nice work.
Such great abs, such
Yes.
great back. Do not forget to stretch and recover, everyone. Wow.
How good do your
That was a yoga
hips
flow.
and I mean, I feel more aligned already.
Next level.
Yeah.
Hamstrings feel
And
great.
we're sweating.
And again, once again, so many new moves that we've never done before. Thank you.
Yes.